Okay, so here we are with more RE7 today. And hello to Puma, and thank you for the lurk, Arcane. I don't actually know how much we have left of the game. I was just told that it would probably be finishable in a stream. So. I forget what I was doing. Can I see my goal somewhere? Okay, go to the bottom level to save Ethan. Repair the elevator, find the fuse. Get the machine gun. By finding the captain's locker sewer key. Oh, jeez. That door can close now. So, all I have are these remote bombs and 2 pistol ammo. Was I going upstairs or down? Because I came from down here. I think originally I actually had to go up to the higher floor, and then it made me come back down. This is the problem with doing this a week apart. Yeah, because we came through here. The machine gun ammo. And I needed a key for the machine gun, but I don't remember where it was. I feel like it was near an observation deck of some kind. We are unfortunately going to have a little bit of time of just me running around trying to reestablish things. Of course, I don't have anything resembling a light. Here. And that's both of my bullets. I feel like it was over here. But it wasn't. Because there's nothing over there. No, here it is. But I do not have a key. But at least I know. Okay, so the top floor has the machine gun. The bottom floor is where we find Ethan. I need to find a fuse for the elevator. Do not want. I do not have any weapons to deal with those guys. I also don't have any concept of where this key is to get the machine gun. Captain's cabin locker key. Is there anywhere that it would make sense to find such a thing? There's an icon that looks like a key in the control room. That's on the 3rd floor. I guess we're gonna hope that's it. It's right below the captain's cabin, so it would make some kind of sense. Nope. Nope. I don't know what floor we're on anymore. Is this 2? No, this is 3. Which is good because that's what I was looking at. The icon looked like it was in this room. Okay, we're gonna try and learn how to use this. Note there's no feedback when I press buttons. Nothing happens. So I have no idea how to use this thing. That's an herb. It's a broken laptop. Oh, is that a lockpick symbol? That might be a lockpick symbol. Captain's cabin key should be on the bridge somewhere, but it's not. So I really have no indicator of where anything is. We were on the 2nd floor when we started. That's about all I got. Yes, CV's upstairs. I am incapable of breaking this box because I don't have bullets. Of course there's another one of these. Why wouldn't there be? And there's one in here. 16 years since the Nightmare Raccoon City and survivors are still suffering. Gunpowder. Chem fluid in the microwave. We'll pretend that makes sense. Can I get around you? No, I can't. I might die. Yeah, I'm gonna die because I can't run past them. Oh, there we go. You know what's infuriating? She has a light. We've seen it. T does nothing. F does nothing. There is no manual control of the flashlight. And there's another one. I feel like I should have had the key by now. I must have missed something because having to try and escape this many dudes seems unreasonable. So I must have missed something. Oh god. Checking the map again. Nothing helpful in that. Maybe it's on the bridge. The door's blocked. So I have to go through the elevator. I feel like I'm gonna need to use the psychostimulants. I haven't used any yet, but they help you find items. Okay, that's not what I need. What I need is a key. I don't know what I just picked up. Just more gunpowder. Oh, Jesus. I didn't think that thing could come in there. No, they can go wherever they like. There's an item over there. Hello, goodbye. 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 I can't attack you. I have nothing to attack you with. Do I just get eaten? Is that what happens now? Ugh. I can't shoot that because I don't have anything to shoot it with. Whatever I'm looking for, it's not on this floor. That's empty. I'm sure the stimulants will wear off before they can be useful. Googling it may help, yeah. Sorry. Just because I'm running in circles. Locked bunk room on the second floor. But I need the corrosive stuff. Yeah, I haven't seen any of that anywhere. Oh, there's a lockpick. Another one of those bobbleheads that I can't shoot. So that'll be right here. This feels like it should be relevant. But it's not. Oh, I'm not where I thought I was. There's nothing in storage. It's on a desk. You've already read that. I guess we might as well go upstairs because I now have the lockpick to get into one of those containers. A coin. Lovely. We are looking on top of desks. Maybe in the security room. Friggin' ghost chair. Okay, going to check the 4th floor again, but I have to do it by the elevator shaft. Sorry, I'm sure this isn't very exciting to watch. I already came through here with the psycho drug on, so there's nothing here. There are no items. It's not going to be in the room that I need the thing for. It must be downstairs. At this point, that's all I can guess. Like first floor downstairs. Not in here. This is the maintenance room. Wasn't even anything in there. Nothing in here. Not in here. Where is the elevator? I still need another fuse. What, is this a note here? Lewis, the cable is completely fried. We had a replacement, but we had to use it to fix something in the third floor sick bay. You're gonna have to go ask Dr. Waddell for it. I'm needed down in the number 2 engine room, but I can't get down there unless we get this thing working, Dwayne. Third floor sick bay. Okay. I can't get in there because I need that acid stuff again. But there's no clue where that is. Wish I could close that door. So there's a puzzle in this room to get this safe open. I have to figure out which way is up for all of these paintings. Oh god, I can't do that with him on my... this is going so badly. I can't shoot you. I don't know how to use this. There's no guidance for how to use this. Do I have to stick it on you? No. Buttons do nothing. There is no guidance for how to use this weapon. Oh, they have to match. Green on top, purple splotch. Frickin' finally. Okay. This is the wrong side, isn't it? Yes, it is. Phew. There's two of them now. Let me past. Let me past. Okay, Captain's cabin locker key. Finally. Ugh. There is no attacking. I don't know what the game expects me to do. This has been enormously frustrating and not particularly fun. But oh well. I'm sure there's gonna be more monsters in here. But there should also be another fuse. Or a cable. Gimme. You don't have to be this slow about it. You really don't. Is it locked? Are you serious? Okay, I have to look up how to use these remote bombs because there's no instructions. You have to place them on the floor? Specifically on the floor? I can pick it back up. Good. Okay, that would have been useful to know earlier. But they give you 0 instructions. No help. Whew. All right, now we need to get back up to the correct floor. Where are we? I'm just gonna save real quick. I really want that machine gun. I would love to kill all of the guys that have been wandering around, taping shots at me. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. Much better. Now I should be able to fix the elevator. There we go. Go to the bottom level and save Ethan.
He's waiting.
Oof. Ethan's been waiting for a while as I waffled around and tried to figure this shit out. I would say hopefully he hasn't become goop, but I am aware of the existence of RE 8. Okay, what are we dealing with? Yeah. Why was that other one so strong? All right. This better be the right place to use this. It's my last one. Another coin. There's Evelyn.
I need you to do something.
Ethan.
Ethan? Ethan? Hey, shh. I know. I'm not gonna hurt you. Hell, I never would have if I could have helped you.
What do you mean?
I'm no killer, son. Neither is Marguerite, nor my boy Lucas, or even Zoe here.
Mold dreams.
That girl, Evelyn, she did this.
What the hell is she? No, what did she do to you?
She infected us with her gift. That's what she calls it. I found her near a busted out tank in the bayou. Everything changed after that.
So she infects you and then she takes control?
No. Not exactly, son. She just... She forces her way into your mind, your soul. You can't fight back. You are connected to her, and you can't resist the urge to... Oh, you're a different person after that.
Just like Mia. So Mia sent me that message because of Evelyn.
Listen, the girl just wants a family of her own. She's the key, all right? You find her, and you stop her. Ethan, free my family. Please.
Evelyn. Stay away from him.
Why? He doesn't love you. I can make him love you.
Don't hurt him.
Silly, I told you I'm not gonna hurt him.
Don't you dare.
So what?
Mold.
not my mommy. Remember?
Mia, how?
There's no time. You have to get out of here and find her. Here, take this.
What? Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Saving your life. You need to go. I won't be able to resist for much longer.
No,
Now go kill that little bitch.
no. Mia! No!
Drama. Drama, drama, drama.
Okay, you little bitch. Where the fuck are you?
That is like impossible to read. It's all your fault. Thank you, subtitles. We're off the boat. Not entirely sure where we're going, but we are off the boat. Are those dead fish? That's a lot of dead fish. I just mean, like, proportional to the amount of water there is, I don't feel like there would be that many fish, living or otherwise. But sure, why not? Can I climb up? Do I have to go underneath? I have to go underneath in the murky water, as always. We can now carry more items. Also, I was watching my own VOD and I noticed a spot where I missed another backpack and I'm just like... eh. There was a collapse in the Patterson mine. Tuan and Beckford are dead and Huxley will never walk on his own again. The old man Stan was right. The ground there is too unstable. The company's not going to send us any replacements. They want us to work double shifts instead. Can't wait to get back to the old country. This is in the 1800s. Has this place just been abandoned for a really long time? Abercrombie Salt Mine, South Dolby. What am I looking at? A helicopter. Are they watching us from that helicopter? Question mark.
Alpha 1, this is Bravo 1. Do you read?
This is Alpha 1. Report. Did you find anything?
A thorough search of the Baker property revealed 0 survivors. Repeat, 0 survivors. We did find evidence of a skirmish.
Evelyn?
Negative. However, we did find several encrypted messages from the Baker's son Lucas to an unknown third party. You can probably guess who that was.
That's just great. We've had reports using the abandoned mine south of the property. I'm gonna go have a look.
Roger that. We'll meet you at those coordinates.
If you encounter Evelyn, orders are shoot to kill. Repeat, shoot to kill.
Okay then. Ship, swamp, lab. Of course there's a lab. Why wouldn't there be a lab? This is a Resident Evil game. Storage. You've taken Mia's things. I don't know if there's a particular handgun that's better. I have a broken handgun for some reason. So many items. Okay, so I've got a shotgun, I got the handgun, I got the machine gun, I got a knife. I've got the stuff to make a whole bunch of goop juice, and I've got all sorts of bullets. So there we are. I'm just gonna save. We're just walking into the gloom at this point. Trying to take out all these is probably pretty unwise. But I guess unwise is where I'm at right now. Because I am so sick of just running away from them. That's a lot of machine gun ammo. Good, good. Strong chem fluid. Press button, receive elevator. Whoa. That's closer than I would have liked. I'm so going to get lost. You'd think a salt mine would be a bad place for mold creatures. You gotta kill the zippy one. There are too many of them. Okay. Yeah, low moisture desiccant. Yeah. You'd think these guys would at least have some kind of debuff. Salted mold. I see a box. I need all the ammo I can get because they're throwing so many of these guys at me. I totally didn't even check for one of those. Smooth me. And that one's explosive. Bat in 1,000. Hey, look, herbs. And bathtubs full of mold. Used a goop juice. We make more goop juice. So many bullets. I should probably use my handgun more. Let's see. Friday, January 16th, 2015 at 12:42 a.m. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal, and she still thinks she's got me. You guys need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, she's about as stupid as one too. Mom and Dad are still totally under though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? It's kind of fucked up. Friday, November 4th, 2015, 2:10 a.m. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie La La Land and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would get mad since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is fucked up. September 1st, 2016. Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the street to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting rid of Mia and not coming around, but it's a pain in the ass for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly and she's getting gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. Huh. Is Evie grandma? Shit. Infection report. The report details the symptoms that appear when a bacterium that grows inside the E-Series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before the E-Series weaponized assets. Hereafter referred to as mold. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself and slowly takes over the cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found they were able to co-opt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-Series asset. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations, and soon comes under the complete control of the E-Series asset. As this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult. Ew. 5 minutes after dose, vomiting. E-necrotoxin destroys the cells of the subject based on E-Series bioweapon model. Use only for disposal of E-Series assets. So this is how we're going to kill Evie. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do this by placing a sample of an E-Series cell into the necrotoxin chamber. Okay. Well, we've got that. E-necrotoxin. The project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's NextBAS, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority Initiative, working with technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. NextBAS was later folded and all of its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from conventional weapons is its ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the cost of not only prisoners of war handling, but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had the blank and even blanks blank organization chomping at the bit to get on board. The project would never have existed if it weren't for the discovery in blank of blank, the remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutamycete. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the mutamycete genome to the pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks. The resultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from impractical, and faulty Series A through D to the perfected E series. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapons, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl to ensure ease of blending in with urban refugee populations. The first E series specimen, named Evelyn, was proven capable of secreting mutamycete blank from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Evelyn's mutamycete imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Evelyn achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to auto-inducer pheromones used for quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Evelyn's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Evelyn, though she is not in fact there, and to hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that at first the Phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Evelyn's brainwashing effect, but by the time mental control is achieved, the mutamycete infection has progressed through the body's cells, so the body... blank. Oh, that's a lore dump. More documents. Evelyn's functions include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filaments. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia. What's important, though, is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. The researchers have been calling these superorganisms the Molded, made of mold, and also molded as in shaped. The name has a certain elegance to it. For the treatment of accidental infections, performing blank ensembles of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungicidal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify, but if the subject's cells are largely invaded, the serum will be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to blank would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-necrotoxin, which blank even in tiny amounts. What's been interesting to observe in Evelyn's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if they were really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as the theme for her mental control? This is just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, well, a sentimental sort might suggest that she's making up for a perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing, a parent's love. Interesting. I haven't actually used the grenade launcher at all. And yet, I don't really feel compelled to. That's not a door. Creepy child singing in the distance. Did I get them all? I think I got them all. Hello, Neff. Thank you for the sound effect. The dramatic tension. Eh. This is just a loop. It's just a loop. There's a bomb. It's so hard to tell when they're actually dead and when they're just flailing. Mold. There's mold everywhere. There are two of them. I'm out of bullets. For that gun, at least. Ugh. All right then. Map of the mine. An opportunity to save. Hey look, it's Granny's chair. And that creepy doll from the beginning that had no purpose.
I'm sure of it. It's not here. It's gone. It's gone!
This is the basement again. Back where we started. Can I just go upstairs? All right, no reason to do that.
This is your fault.
Why am I saying this?
Because you're infected.
Ethan, it's okay. It's okay, it's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that! It fucking hurts!
He doesn't want to be my daddy? Then he can die. Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Do I actually have to kill Mia? I wonder. We fought her in the attic.
Help!
I can't see shit.
Ethan, help me.
All right, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Oh.
Need your pity. Go back home.
Where the fuck are you?
I can't see shit. But I guess it's not up here. Except there's no way back down. Uh-oh. I'm missing something. This was like a path leading me, but then it just ends and it's dark. Where am I meant to go? There's stairs. There's Evie.
You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
Should I be ignoring this? Giant doll.
I don't want to hurt you. I want your help.
Your hallucination.
It all has to come down.
It's very confusing to know where to go right now.
Get away! Get away! Leave me alone! No, you don't! Yay! Get away!
Must approach the child. I feel like I'm doing a very bad job of this.
Leave me alone! No, you don't! Get away!
Okay, bullets do nothing.
Leave me alone! No, you don't! No, don't! No! No, no, no!
You.
Why does everyone hate me?
Probably because you're a mold monster.
Goodbye.
The mold. Oh god. I can see where the grenade launcher would be useful. Is that a one-hit kill? Yep.
You.
Why does everyone hate me?
Goodbye.
Es difícil indeed. And she just immediately got me.
You.
Why does everyone hate me?
Goodbye.
Did I just get ejected from the house? Oh my god. Oh geez, I can shoot. Okay. The feeling of I'm about to die is strong with this one.
I just wanted a family.
Use it!
Use what? Albert something something.
Playtime's over.
I'm Redfield. Glad we found you.
The fuck took you guys so long?
Wee. Safety. Everything's totally gonna be fine now. There will be no follow-up concerns.
Ethan?
Mia. You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Me and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us. Maybe this is where the next door opens.
Go tell Aunt Rhodey. Go tell Aunt Rhodey.
So there we go.
Go tell Aunt Rhodey.
Credits.
Everybody's dead.
So I liked most of that game. The point we started on today, trying to find the way to continue, was a little bit obtuse. And that bit at the end where you wander around the house trying to find Evelyn, the super directional lighting is a bit of a problem. But overall, it was a good game. I enjoyed. The credits are very dramatic. So I do have RE8, and we will be playing RE8 at some point. Possibly next month. As for the rest of today, we're probably going to switch over to some Zomboid in a minute. We'll just let the rest of the credits run. It's interesting jumping from RE4 to RE7. I've played 5 in the past, but not for a while. But, jumping from the remake of 4 to 7 and how different they are. If nothing else, just 7's all first person and everything. Sort of extra creepy. I love how Ethan just has no reactions to anything, though. Like, his hand gets cut off near the start, and he's just kind of cool with it. And then it gets stapled back on, and it works perfectly fine, and he has no questions about this. This man. I am concerned about this man. It's amazing how many people it takes to make these kinds of things. I wonder what the actual number is for the number of people credited. Because there are quite a few. You always have the studios subcontracting other studios, subcontracting other studios. Especially for the art stuff. I will say, as much as the games play differently, there is a certain visual aesthetic that seems to go along with the Resident Evil games. Grimy, semi but not quite realistic. Hmm. Yeah, we will be looking at RE8 when I get back from my trip. It's another one where I sort of watched some of it once upon a time, but I remember very little about it. So most things will be surprises. Oh. Thank you for the hydrate. I feel like my tracking keeps going weird today. That can hit your head with a deep thunk. It wasn't just full, but someone shook it vigorously to make sure it was under as much pressure as possible first. Of course! You know, Cloak's magic. It's not just a regular soda, it's also a potion. You leave one of those on the shelf by itself and hope it doesn't do things. So it's a can of Monster? Absolutely not. I like Monster. But Monster is a bit too mundane. You are talking to an elf. Now they're crediting the salespeople now. How much work could it take to sell a Resident Evil game? You know, I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever actually seen an ad for one before. I just know the game exists, and I see other people playing it, and then I'm like, okay. Or that's not technically true. I saw an ad for RE9 because it popped up in Steam as a part of my feed for all the other RE games that I owned. I guess that's an ad. Marketing these days is complicated. Guys, we're releasing another Resident Evil. Dump trucks of cash roll up to the HQ. Yeah, that does seem to roughly be how it works. Oh. They just keep going. The only ad you remember seeing for a Resident Evil game was Umbrella Corps because it did so poorly. I'm not intimately familiar with all of the weird spin-off games that they came out with. I've never played Resi 1, but I've watched other people play it. I've played the original 2, I've played 2 Remake. I've never done 3. I played 4, I played 4 Remake. I played 5. I played part of 6? Now I've played through 7. And we're gonna do 8. All right. 5 is the one with Chris somewhere in Africa. Yes. I played that one co-op with my boyfriend. Da, 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 da. So we are going to take a second here. I will just thank everybody for hanging out while we played Resident Evil 7. We'll take a second here to pause before flipping over to Project Zomboid. Remember taking 2 steps, aiming down the sights and not being able to move while aiming, and nope, I'm not standing still to shoot. Turned it off, never went back. Yeah. I didn't hate it, but it didn't feel as good as the other Resi games that I've played. I think if I weren't doing it co-op and I weren't doing it like with someone for reasons, then I probably wouldn't have played the whole thing.